Fellas, imagine this: everything seems fine, but lately something feels off. Maybe she's become distant, less affectionate, or just harder to reach. You can't quite put your finger on it, but there's a nagging feeling in your gut telling you something's wrong. Could there be someone else in the picture? Is she cheating? Today, we're diving deep into the subtle and not so subtle signs that a woman might have another man in her life. Welcome back to Growth Galaxy, the channel where we decode the truths behind modern relationships, attraction, and everything in between. Today's topic is one that no one wants to think about, but is crucial to understand how to tell if a woman has another man in her life. No one wants to believe their partner is cheating. We all want to trust the people we're with, but the harsh reality is that infidelity happens. When things start to feel off, your instincts might be trying to tell you something important. However, these signs aren't always obvious. Women, just like men, can be very good at hiding their tracks when they're stepping out of the relationship. In this video, we're going to break down 6 signs that can reveal if there's another man in her life. These are behaviors that you need to be on the lookout for, not to feed paranoia, but to stay aware of potential red flags before things spiral out of control. I'm not talking about just the obvious stuff. We're diving into the subtleties, the small but telling changes in her behavior that might suggest someone else is taking your place. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with the knowledge to see through the smoke and mirrors, understand the psychology behind why she might cheat, and spot the signs before it's too late. So, let's get into it. Here are 6 signs that a woman might be seeing another man. She suddenly becomes unavailable or too busy for you. The first and most common sign that a woman might have another man in her life is a sudden and noticeable shift in her availability. A woman who was once eager to spend time with you may suddenly become distant, citing reasons like being too busy, overwhelmed with work, or simply needing space. While these reasons can be legitimate, a drastic change in how available she is for you is often an indicator that something or someone else is occupying her time and attention. This sudden unavailability may come in the form of canceled plans, fewer calls, and less communication overall. If she used to make time for you even on her busiest days, but now acts like you're a burden, it's worth questioning what has changed. Is it truly her schedule, or could there be another man filling the time she used to spend with you? Her phone becomes off limits. One of the most telling signs that a woman might be hiding something is her sudden need for privacy with her phone. If she becomes defensive, secretive, or anxious about you being near her phone, this is a major red flag. A woman who feels the need to guard her phone like a vault may be hiding messages, calls, or apps that could expose another relationship. In the past, she may have left her phone lying around without a second thought, but if she's suddenly keeping it close, facing it down, or taking it with her everywhere, even to the bathroom, something's up. This shift in behavior can signal that she's communicating with someone else and doesn't want you to find out. Changes in intimacy or affection. Physical and emotional intimacy often takes a hit when someone is seeing someone else. If your partner suddenly becomes less affectionate, avoids physical contact, or seems disinterested in intimacy, it could be because her emotional and physical needs are being met elsewhere. While a drop in intimacy can be due to many factors, like stress or personal issues, when paired with other suspicious behavior, it might point to infidelity. If she's pulling away from you in ways she hasn't before, it's important to address these changes and figure out if they're just temporary or something deeper. She becomes overly defensive or irritable when asked about her plans. Another sign that a woman might be cheating is if she becomes overly defensive or irritated when you ask her simple questions about her plans. If, in the past, she had no problem sharing details about her day, but now gets annoyed or evasive when you ask where she's been or who she's with, it could be because she's hiding something. Cheaters often project their guilt by being overly defensive, even when no accusation has been made. If asking "how was your day" or "who did you hang out with" suddenly triggers an argument or makes her act suspicious, this is a warning sign. Sudden changes in appearance or behavior. When a woman is cheating, one of the first things that might change is her appearance or behavior. She might suddenly start dressing differently, putting more effort into her looks, or adopting new interests that don't align with the life you share. These changes might seem subtle at first: new clothes, different makeup, or a change in hairstyle, but over time they can become more apparent. If she's putting extra effort into her appearance for no clear reason, especially when going out without you, this could be a sign that she's trying to impress someone else. A shift in her behavior, such as becoming more distant or secretive, can also point to infidelity. Gut instincts and uneasy feelings. Finally, trust your gut. Sometimes the clearest sign that a woman has another man in her life is simply an uneasy feeling you can't shake. If you're picking up on subtle shifts in her behavior, communication, or affection, those instincts are worth paying attention to. Often, people can sense when something is off, even if they don't have solid proof. Don't ignore that inner voice. If her actions don't align with her words, or if things just don't feel right, it's time to have an open and honest conversation. Trust your intuition, it's there for a reason. So there you have it, 6 clear signs that a woman might have another man in her life. Now, it's important to remember that while these signs can be indicators of something going on, they aren't foolproof of cheating. However, if you notice several of these red flags stacking up, it's time to start paying closer attention. Relationships thrive on trust, communication, and honesty. Without these, it's easy for misunderstandings or betrayals to grow in the shadows. The worst thing you can do is ignore your gut feelings. If something feels off, don't be afraid to have an open conversation with her. Lay it all out on the table and see how she reacts. At the end of the day, clarity and transparency are what matter most. You deserve a relationship where there's trust, respect, and loyalty. Never settle for anything less. Thanks for watching Growth Galaxy. If this video gave you some valuable insight or made you think twice, hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated on all our future content. We're dedicated to helping you navigate the complexities of relationships, personal growth, and self-improvement. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on our next video. Until next time, stay strong, stay focused, and always trust yourself.